Redbeard.
Arousing. Hydralodon? Man, I watched Dose today. He was having so much fun with the Hemet deck. I like Rat King too, but I guess we just take Hydralodon. That card's very good. Pet Collector? I feel like Pet Collector's a pretty good card this meta too. Can take the Tarantula. It's a, a reason. Quick Shot. Deadly Shot or Explosive. That card's okay, isn't it? Let's just take a Duster. I'm gonna take the Saber. Pulling Saber's okay. Pulling the sunken version of the Saber is pretty nice. Cobalt Miner. Yeah. Let's take a Mechanome. Big Dino? Big Dino? Alright, let's take a Carry-On Studies. I don't like these. I guess I'll take this card. Patchwork Pals. That card's strong. Let's take a Dragon Bane. Draw a 1-cost spell. I have one. Yeah, I don't hate that. Sure. Rat Trap. Let's take a Highmane. Alright, we're done with the expensive stuff. Wow, I love Ball of Spiders. Let's take Buzzard. This is great. This is great. Man, Sunspot's so broken. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, everything we take now will be cheap and good. That's what we will take now. 2s and 3s only. Observer's very good. So is Frenzied Fangs. Let's have one of each, maybe. Add 5 random beasts to your hand. Nah, I'm just good and cheap and responsible. Got a couple rush minions. Red would nibble on a Squirrel Girl if given half the chance. If I was given half the chance, I would nibble on Squirrel Girl. Squirrel got into my wall and cost me thousands for humane extraction. Well, that's good. Hope that squirrel appreciates the life that you have given it. Let's take another Saber. I need a way to dredge. Okay, the good news is we fixed the curve. And finally, another hidden meaning? Sure.
We will strike back harder.
I did. How hungry would I have to be to eat a squirrel? I'm probably a bit hungry. Probably. If it was like the end of the world, I'd eat a squirrel. Eat the squirrel, lest the squirrel eat you. What am I doing here? This?
No one's going to believe this.
Or should I hold that for... Maybe I should hold that. It's kind of good here, though. 6'3" Beast and Lulu. Thank you guys for your follows. Thank you again to Zeddy for the raid. Hopefully we got a shout out for him. If you guys don't know Zeddy, I strongly suggest checking him out. Plays a lot of different formats, a lot of different modes.
The culprit was...
He's got, YouTube. I should do it already, but every quest is worth 4 dailies. I have a problem with maximizing efficiency. No, that's not a problem. That's a blessing, isn't it? I've tried and it wasn't very bad. Very lean meat. Yeah, I imagine probably pretty similar to, yeah, they're all kind of similar. All of them meats. Play this. Darn it. Let's just spend 5. Gives us some more flexibility to go 2-2-2 next turn. I'm gonna say 11 wins. Just so red can win 12 and feel good about it. I would feel good about going 12 wins. I'm gonna try my best, fat boy. Alright, so what are we doing here? Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane. Five-mana Pirate seems nuts. This card's really good. Really, really good. I missed the bet! Is it over? Boy, that went fast. Oh, was it only like 2 minutes? Doesn't say. 3 minutes ago? Must have been. Not even the tentacles want anything to do with Arena. Everybody loves Arena, including the tentacles. Probably won't be awake that long, but I'm subbed on YouTube, so I'll catch it later. Do you watch the YouTube, fat boy? We put out a new crazy Yogg rogue from yesterday. And the Priest Dragon deck was insane as well. Had some pretty good runs lately. If anybody wants to check out the awesome Yogg run, that option is available to you now.
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
You and Dose and Ali sub you all. Straza? That card's good. So is this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5.
Hands off the feathers.
And then honor kill. We can have it back for next game. Hopefully pick up another minion, but maybe something a little more relevant. Flips. Manager. That. I love Ali vids, especially when she goes non-PC. Doesn't use a lot of foul language, but when she does, it's hilarious. I don't watch a lot of Ali Straza, but maybe I should. Get this down while there's not a potion target. Alright, GG, thank you, Mr. Jordy. We got there. Reading these. Watching these Dreads clips. Sorry. You actually take time to watch people? Dreads don't count. Watch people? Yeah, I watch Dose. I watch Judge. I watch not a lot of Hearthstone. Well, that's not true. I watch Asmo. I watch Yuck. He claims he never said that. I didn't realize I had video evidence that he did. Didn't realize. Boy, that's gonna be good at some point. It's not good yet, but Otor, thank you for the Prime. I haven't watched Judge in a long time. Until you said that, I forgot. Yeah, yeah. A lot of great arena streamers. Who else do we watch? Neo Greg. Neo Greg's wonderful. Zeddy. I was watching Zeddy a little bit today. He rated us. Orator. I watch a lot of Orator. Yo, Greg, Dose save, Zeddy dreads you. Well, I'm me. I'm me. Don't get smart with me. Resurrect all friendly beasts that cost 5 or more. Could play this one. I'm gonna taunt minion from my deck. As long as I don't draw the mountain bear in the immediate future. What happened to Trump? Trump retired. Actually was hanging out with him. I guess it's close to a year ago now. I was hanging out with Trump.
To you.
Let's play this.
In Staghelm
Can't kill it. I guess what I'm gonna do is forge this and play this. Sir Viewer, thank you, Sir Viewer, or the. Thank you, Sir Viewer, for your follow. Clicking all the buttons. God, these are so fun. Oh man. Trump worked in finance, so that tracks. I think he came up on Nvidia. Well, yeah, a lot of these guys made a fortune playing Hearthstone when it came out. Like they were millionaires probably from playing Hearthstone. And then if you invested that wisely, I'm sure that's not nothing. I've had a high main die or no? Oh, that's not what I want. Trump is a smart dude. Yeah, very nice guy. Very nice guy. Thinking about all this made me realize I'm old as shit. Used to watch Collins a lot. Dude, just recently sent him back to back for not playing Hearthstone. Yeah, Trump. Collins has been playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Collins is a great guy too. I met Collins at one of the TwitchCons. TwitchCon, the last one in San Diego. Very, very nice guy. I'm glad our friend Redbeard has all these bitcoins to bankroll his opulent life. No more song requests? No, we haven't had song requests for like a year or two now. Chat just, you know, too many terrible choices, one after another. Just too many terrible choices. Class after class of ugly child. Red, you will hold the record for my longest Twitch sub by a long shot. I hold it. Nice. How the game's going tonight? Pretty good. Our first run went 4. It was probably a at least a 5 or 6 win quality deck probably, but you know, it's better than going 2, I guess. Okay, games were pretty fun, some of them. You play some Beyonce? I can.
Another tower down.
Can do that.
Muzzle their magic.
I got 3 years with you, and with Up and Dose. Pretty sure you got a year on that. You've been subbed here for 38 months. So a little over 3 years here. And I, for one, appreciate that. I do. Is that okay to say?
Yado.
This is a very popular activity for American politicians. It does seem to be, huh? You'll find out about the investments too late. I won't. Because I have insight. I've got sources. Sub prices are going up. Are you getting a raise? They do give you a, you know, an equivalent proportion of the money spent on the sub. You have to wait and see if more people, if the same amount of people sub, or fewer people sub because of the increase. Either way, it's kind of out of my control, so.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Wonder how Redbeard would be treating us if Twitch paid a salary instead of subs donos. Depends how much Twitch was paying me, and how mean they were telling me to be to you for that money. Hey! Thank you, Smells Like Tacos, for the Prime. I just don't understand where in the alert box Prime section is. There's no section for Twitch Primes. There's just no section for it now. What am I doing?
What have we here?
You know what I could do is I could play a high main next turn. The deck is kind of heavy.
What are you waiting for?
After you kill Hall Anchor.
Not a mistake.
But thank you very much, Smells Like Tacos. Where's Tasney? She's been working, and she changed her living situation, so she moved out of her apartment. She's gonna be house sitting for her bank manager while her manager goes out of town for like 2 months or something. So she's moving in there, so she's gonna be staying rent-free, but she's gonna be taking care of that person's house. But from what I understand, the person hasn't left yet, so the lady like wants to like talk to her all the time and spend time with her and stuff. Which, you know, we kind of understand, right? Why wouldn't you want to spend time with Asney? That didn't work. Oh, my other minions. Oh, it did work. He has excavated 1 time? 0 times. So I can win.
So an orc walks into an inn.
Guy traded both of his minions. Why, though? Why did he do that? Upmaster was telling me that all I give on Twitch is getting robbed for him, so I got a direct deposit to give him cash. Why didn't he give subs anymore? Yeah, it's like they take 50%, or pending. I think we actually get 70% still here. Maybe she could house sit for me too. I'm not going out of town. You just let her live rent free?
Yado.
Fat Boy was just kind of talking about, it's like you can directly donate to a streamer and you can spend less than $6, for example. You could donate $5 and they get to keep most of it, and then Twitch gets nothing, and then they don't take 50% of it. Now, you also don't get to supersede the ads, which is part of what you're buying, right? I got 2 games left, and then good night. Okay, Stat, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm sub to Dose, Red Up, and maybe one other. Yeah, I have no qualms if somebody, you know, can't sub or doesn't want to or whatever. But yeah, I think if your intention is to stick it to Twitch or whatever, you know, Netflix or what, like, I guess Twitch is a different kind of beast. You can donate directly. That's all I'm saying. But also at the same time, like maybe you're just like, well, I just don't want to support the whole process. Just not gonna sub. Streamers are gonna suffer, but Amazon's gonna suffer, or whatever. If enough people don't subscribe, then maybe they'll be forced to change their business model. It doesn't seem like that's usually how it ends up working out, but certainly a possibility. Up gave me an account I can put money into because I want to give any $6. Not 3 donations with what they take to get the 6. Yeah. And then, you know, here, you know what, Fat Boy? I'm gonna do you a big favor too. I'll give you the link to the Redbeard one. I'll give you the link, yeah, to the Redbeard one. Actually, maybe don't use that. You know, maybe you can just use that one too. No, I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying if you wanted to, you could. Which makes a fortune from streamers like Kai and XQC. Yeah, I don't know how it works. They always seem to publicly say they're operating at a loss. I guess running the servers for all the streams is very costly. But a lot of you know, NBA teams say they're operating at a loss and their teams are worth $3 billion, so it's like sometimes big companies will say they're operating at a loss, and maybe technically they are. They can have some sort of tax breaks, and yet they're still richer than certain countries. I love Hearthstone. Not as if the hand was bad, but just them going first and playing stuff every turn makes this impossible to win. Yeah, not the, again, I say it a lot, but not the most engaging gameplay. Certainly. This is not funny, it's kind of sad. I'm glad you gave it to me. It's not donating to Twitch, I'm donating to you. So if I can just give you the cash without taking a hit, I'd rather do that. Well, yeah, I mean, that option's available. I always try to be transparent over the years whenever anybody asks about those things. There's pros and cons to all of it. So a direct donation, the streamer gets to keep the most money. But like a gifted sub, you know, keeps people coming back to your stream. It keeps them engaged. So even though you're not getting as much money, like people aren't getting ads, and sometimes people get a gifted sub and then they'll gift a sub of their own and they sort of pay it forward. That's a thing that definitely happens. So I always kind of had the policy of not really, or, you know, if that's easier for you, I do keep more of the money that way. I have so many good early cards. Just playing a 3-mana 2/3 that draws a card. I mean, it has poison, so it's going to trade up. Didn't really get my good early game cards.
Error. Hot bucket.
What am I doing? Okay, I made a new
Followed.
Hey. Oh, I haven't saved it yet? No, I did save it. Why did that not? We'll see. I tried to change it. No.
What have we here?
Shoot it, but I need to do more.
Your power, limitless.
Sorry, looking at some of these.
I'm bringing the party.
V-Clan, man, thank you for the 39 months of Prime. I appreciate that. I got a minion.
The culprit was
I'm kind of getting the go second and get farmed strategy again here. Completed a 12-0 mage run. Congrats. 12-0s are pretty rare. They're pretty rare. They've been having their chat scrolling not functioning properly lately. I have not had that issue. And then where's that from? Sketchy Stranger. Could be bait and switch. Could be objection here. Oh. 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 How nice. How nice for me. Could it be bees? It could be bees. Last game and then good night. Okay, thank you, Stat, for all the help. Thank you again to V-Clan, man. Fat boy.
Mine.
Who else we got in here? Stat, man. Hit this one. Nice. Nice. There's a nice combination of cards. Unfortunately for us. How do we beat a category? Well, here's the thing. Going second? You don't. You don't. You could just concede this turn if you wanted.
We must defend Stormwind through unity. You do worth the effort.
You don't. And the beauty of it is you don't even have to play. You don't even have to play. You don't have to worry about beating it. You don't have to worry about, you know, making any decisions or anything. Probably exactly what you want from a card game.
Liado.
Alright, let's just keep a 3 here. Eliminate one crime in the world. What would it be? But in order to eliminate it, you have to commit the crime. Which crime would you choose? Petty theft. Steal a candy bar. No more stolen candy bars. It's obvious. Tax evasion. Yeah, that'd be nice. Everyone pays taxes except me. Well, I assume you just get a pass for 1 year. That's just going to help the bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie. Is that how you say that word? Remember that Madonna song where she said something about the bourgeoisie? Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on. I mean, is this like some sort of bedazzled thing where in order to stop the crime, I have to commit the crime? So I steal a candy bar and then like the genie cuts off everybody's hands so they can't grab a candy bar? Because you know what? I don't think I'd like that. Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser is a classic. I think I saw it in the theater, but I don't have much of a recollection beyond. I think he became a basketball player and he had like a tiny wiener or something, didn't he? She gave him a tiny wiener. Is that the lady from Austin Powers? It is, right? I believe it was. Elizabeth Hurley? Was that who it was? Elizabeth Hurley? Elizabeth Hurley. I am EDP. Ay, ay, ay. Bedazzled? Austin Powers? Wait, was she in 2 of them? She was in the second one too? I probably haven't seen those in 20 years. I saw the first one, like, last year. I put it on one day after the stream. It was pretty good. I thought it held up pretty well. It was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty good. Let's say you commit arson once, then after you get caught, arson will be eliminated in the world and no one does it anymore. Yeah, I picked petty theft. But I like tax evasion. Except, I love paying my taxes so much. But I'm not sure if I could even, in this hypothetical, commit to doing it even one time. Okay. Just in case the IRS is listening. I prefer a felony loitering. Well... okay. What you want me to say to that? I say get rid of felony loitering. Nobody can lie in court ever again. Mine would be perjury. That's a nice trick. That doesn't remove any crimes though, huh? But it does make people more accountable to the crimes they commit, maybe? I mean, playing a banana here just doesn't really do anything. Easier to catch people. Well, that's good, too, though. That's important. I'm pretty sure. Don't mind me just dropping things. Good riddance. I don't know if I should be hero powering yet, but I'm playing like another minion. Just feels like they're all gonna go away. Not really, because usually defendants don't take the stand. Good point. Good point from our legal minds. Starving buzzard. Lawyers can't lie either. Isn't the whole point of the lawyer's job to lie? Yeah, I like part of it. Players are good at not asking the wrong questions so they don't have to lie. They have probable deniability. Probable deniability. How sweet it is. I mean, I guess I want to hit because I get extra minions, right? Do I want a Deathwing? Nah, there's no way I can ever cast a Deathwing and have it be a good thing, right? Off topic, Blizzard Logic 4 rocks killed a mighty Deathwing. Maybe they hit him in the genitals. Maybe they hit his enchanted big toe. Remember the movie Liar Liar with Jim Carrey? I do. Which legendary should I pick? Warlock, Popgar, Draxus, or Ashara? Draxus is the best one there. I actually don't find Popgar or Ashara to be that fun, so I probably would feel pretty comfortable taking, I would probably feel pretty comfortable taking...
This may just be my best song yet.
Jiraxis there. He was a lawyer in that movie. I remember when he told that lady he wanted to grab him and squeeze him. Hi, Fartbeard. What's up, Johns? Great to see ya. Well, maybe not great, but good. Certainly okay. Adequate. The battle cry is to give these rush. So... do I ever have lethal here? What if I hit here? He doesn't gain the 2. He goes up to 19. I put him down to 14. It's the same, right? If I hit here. Here. So that would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So for arena draft, does everyone always get one legendary and that's it? Yeah. So your first pick will be a legendary, and then you can't get another legendary.
Diado.
This month. Like, oh, okay. You want to like play basketball or something? You're like, okay. Are you good with numbers in primary school? Yeah, I was. I can do a lot of simplistic equations pretty quickly. Addition, subtraction, multiplication. Trigonometry, experimental, imaginary calculus. I can kind of just, figure a few things out. Good luck, Red. I got a good feeling about this one. I got a good feeling. Something, 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 yeah. Got a good feeling. Remember, wasn't that a song? Thanks, yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be good. I mainly get that feeling after seeing we went first, and I remember that being a good thing. Well, unfortunately he played this colorful thing, so it might not be so good for us soon. I was asking earlier, where's Tasney? Ooh, that's kind of good.
Your fate will be cut short.
Yum, yum, yum. So what's this? Bait and switch? I have secrets in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zombies! You little pieces of shit.
Snip, snip.
But I can't kill it off.
Snip, 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 snip.
can hit and I can hit. Then he can give me something worse than this. Then he has to play something kind of bad. Just answer like Redbeard and steal some candy. I said I was gonna steal a Twix bar. 2 patchwork pals? That's too many. Is political corruption a crime? Maybe that, because that leads to multiple other bad things, I think. I think political corruption is a crime in some countries. In others, I don't think it is a crime. Okay, I need a way to deal... I guess I can use this one. That one gives permanent buffs. Merc, thank you for gifting a sub to Tasney. What a luxury. What a wonderful thing to do. Thank you so much, Mr. Merc. You have to run for office. It's only a crime if you're caught. That's true. Someone face? If he drops one of these, I've got no choice but to bash through a bunch of taunts. He can deadly, sorry, not deadly, he can explosive shot here. Quick shot. Interesting. Okay, well now it makes sense, because he just easily cleared my entire board. I have patchwork pals, but it's too late. I was gonna play this, but I guess that doesn't actually work. Christmas has come early this year. Christmas has come early this year. We could play this. It doesn't actually help me because I actually end up losing guy. I hit here and it hits 1. I'm gonna have 5 down to 4 up to 6. But I guess I just want higher odds of it not hitting my face. Imagine working for the Coast Guard. Both of them seem terrible to me. Somebody who plays Hearthstone Arena in his underwear for a living. A lot of wearing pants fills me with a sense of dread. Wait, I don't. 15, 24, I think that's actually lethal now. Especially if they're in 3 feet of water. I guess you could still drown, but it seems relatively unlikely. Sort some stuff out. I'm gonna go there. Why can I never get 1s and 2s in this deck? I thought my whole deck, a third of my deck costs 1 or 2. Oh well, maybe next draw. Maybe next run. Redbeard would be the first husband. Who am I marrying? Why is it John's? Please tell me it ain't.
Well met.
Well met. Wait, your start is so strong. Mine is not. No, you will draw your 7. Maybe I'll draw my 1 or my 2 cost card. Nope. I'll draw a 7 into another 7. What's next on the agenda, Panda, you ask? Well, another 7. Just what I always wanted. Pam, I beat Kronos with the daggers. Are you proud of me? I know you are. It's okay to say yes. I did. I had, what did I have? I had my attacks deal more damage in a bigger area. I don't know.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Had some stuff. Let's just put it that way. Potent stuff. Powerful stuff. What's he doing? This isn't a very good turn for them. I guess he can triple trade this? Alright, so this is my best draw here. Saber? I'd like a Saber. Gotta carry on studies, which I think is okay too. These are all terrible. There's a chance that that card is decent.
The culprit was not tidy.
Let's see. Darn it. Okay, pet collector. Pie main. Okay, it's actually a good draw. Because of the discount. Means next turn's a little dicier, but I can go 2-4. I can go 1-1 forge. I can at least do something next turn. Even if I top deck a Mountain Bear. Coghammer was such a powerful card for 2016. Oh yeah. This was one of the best cards you could get in Paladin for the first couple of years of Hearthstone. This and Muster for Battle and True Silver were like 3 of probably the top like 12 cards for all classes. There was maybe Flame Strike, Dr. Boom.
Gather round, everyone. Time for a celebration.
I'm not sure exactly what falls into the categories. Do the painting, I forget what happens. I draw a picture of either myself, Dreads, or Dose of Coffee. And I got myself. Okay, well, a little custom Redbeard portrait. Nobody's gonna complain about that, I trust.
No one's going to believe this.
See the Titan's glory.
Summon a 2 beasts that cost 5 or less from your deck and give them rush. 5 or less? I mean, I could pull... Wow, that could actually be insane if I hit the Sunken Sabers.
What have we here?
I'm gonna take it. You know, I guess I'll trade here too. Ari Warak's probably up there. Maybe? The issue is Warrior was so bad. What are the other good rogue cards? Honestly, maybe like SI Agent. There was a 2-mana 3/2 combo deal 1, I think it was a combo. Goblin Auto Barber was a 2-mana 3/2, give your weapon 1 attack. Battle Cry, give your weapon 1 attack. Those were up there. Some of the strongest rogue cards. I would pay $3,000 for the original. For this one? For me to draw that, you'd pay $3,000? Well, hold on, let me get to work on it. Alright, what's your address? I'll have it sent over to you immediately. Here's the original. What about the 2-mana mech discounted other mechs? Mech Warper? It was okay. Why does he have that? What? Oh, he's got a Death Knight hand. How big of a problem is that for me? Right now, it feels like a large problem. Alright, so what else does he have in there? He used 2 cards, right? He has Hog Strider. Oh, that one's actually not that good. Brave Strength, Hawk Strider, Rancher, Swarm Guard, Necromancer, Sidekick. He used 3, right? Yeah, so this is Grave Strength, Nerubian Swarm Guard, Hawk Strider, Rancher, Skeletal Sidekick, and Battlefield Necromancer. Not very good, actually. That's gotta be maybe the second worst one. The Mage one's kinda bad. Hunter one's pretty good. The Libram one's pretty good. The Priest one is great. The Shutterwalk one is great. The Rogue one's pretty bad. The Warrior one is okay. The Warlock one is slow, but good. The first one? Demon Hunter's okay. The Frost DK is so much better than the Green DK. Yes, Frost Strike, Frostworm's Fury, School Teacher, Lady Death Whisper, Thessarian, Horn, Howling Blast, and Glacial Advance. And the Frost one has Blood Boil, Soul Stealer, Gnome Muncher, Mograine, Patchwork, Obliterate, Asphyxiate, and Vampiric Blood, which that's not very good. I mean, I get to keep all my repower dudes. Not all of them, I get to keep most of them. I guess it makes more sense probably to do this. Try to gunk up this. We know these are just junk. The Unholy DK hand needs Marrowgar? Yeah, for sure. It would be awful for me if he had a Marrowgar here, he would just win, but why does it not summon Marrowgar? It should have been like Plague Helia DK. It should have been like Helia plus the 1-mana weapon, 1 copy of the Plague spell, 1 copy of the Plague minion. Then it could have whatever, Plague Strike, and you could even put a Blight Fang in there. That would make a lot more sense. Good morning, what's up, Sussel Man? That's Grave Strike, so don't let him have a board. I might not have a choice, but I'm gonna try to remove his board. The hit here, then trade here. You should trade with the 4-1, right? He might have forgot that there's a thing in it, that he's getting a taunt.
Move quickly.
I actually need him to do that. Man, this is like a double misplay. Because now he's triggering my thing and giving me this.
Gotta get through me.
It's like a double misplay. I don't know if this is enough, but it's close. Okay, let's buff this one so he can see what killed him. His own play killed him. Think about it's an aggro deck, but you can only have an Afterhearth. Yeah, right? Like pure aggro hand that you can't get until turn 6 at the earliest. You can't start playing anything from it until turn 6 at the earliest. The Druid one doesn't make any sense. The Rogue and the Druid ones are whack. The Rogue one at least makes sense. It does something. It is iconic. It is memorable. I just want to play it. I guess I should play this first. But I don't want to top deck this and lose a 1 in 26 and be down a card. But if he plays like a coin 2/2, or I guess a Staff of the Primus, there goes part of my plan. Yeah, the rogue one, it makes more sense to me. The druid one doesn't make sense because you need other cards than it provides for you. It's like it needs to give you different cards. Oh, it also gives you, I believe, a 4-mana Blightfang. I think it's a 4-mana Blightfang.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
What's in this pile? Sorry, I'm pre-sorting. I'll take 2. I get a 3/3 and 2/2/2 taunts. That's pretty reasonable. The alternative is like play a 1/4 taunt. That doesn't really do it. Double Unholy. We've got a sneaking suspicion this is an actual, factual, functional Helia deck. Staff of Aldir. Now the question is, will he draw his Helia? Can we kill him before he draws his Helia? Just playing a 1/4, like I get to push 2 extra, I get to develop 2 worth of stats with the banana this way. If I didn't have a taunt already, I might be more inclined. Play this and then do that. I could play this. I think I want to keep pushing damage. The more time you give to these Helia decks, yeah, they're just gonna draw. Their Helia eventually. I'm gonna have more draws to hit more plagues myself.
You call that a blade?
It's not good. Here's a nice piece of shit. Blightfang is such a good card? Yeah. Yeah, Blightfang is really good. He has shuffled my deck. So I can draw the Sunken Saber, potentially more consistently. He called the shit poo. Here's a nice piece of shit. It's a funny line. My god, that blue TriStar, 24 months? Is this real life or is this just some kind of fantasy? Well, he's at full health. It's kind of a bummer. That's that shit that I don't like.
No one's going to believe this.
You mean funny movie? Yeah, but that's a funny line from a funny movie. I haven't seen the whole movie in a long time, but I did enjoy it when I was young. I enjoyed it a lot. That and Happy Gilmore, of course. Don't tell me what to do, devil woman. Don't tell me what to do, devil woman. Is that his dad, or who says that? Don't put it out with... Oh, that's it, sorry. Don't put it out with your boots, Ted. Don't tell me what to do, devil woman. Ah, poop again. Man, this is just brilliant, brilliant writing. Some of the best. Man, I said I was making progress with sorting, but now I'm falling behind again. New piles. Why don't I have a board?
You are so cute.
these can go here. Maybe they go here. Okay, can go. What an extremely quotable movie. That was a very quotable movie.
The cutest.
The good news is the hero has won. We made it to 7 wins. Nice. I think we were at 3 and 2.
Yado.
I honestly would rather have friends with fangs. This card prioritizes the 4 cost, or it's all random. Which card? Are you talking about Pet Collector? If you're talking about Pet Collector, it's any card 5 or less. Summon a beast from your deck that costs 5 or less. So as long as it costs anywhere between 0 and 5 mana, it's got an equivalent chance to be pulled. The protagonist wins again. The protagonist. Redbeard really does seem to put the pro in protagonist, doesn't he? Wow, remember this card? Choose a friendly minion and gain a copy of its death rattle. Nathaniel the Lion. There was a combo with that card recently in Wild. I forget what it was. I saw Zeddy doing it. Like you could OTK people. Chat probably knows. That's a good draw. Nathaniel the Lion. Yes. Isn't that its name? Nathaniel Lion. I guess not the Lion. What? Painter's Virtue? 5-minute egg reduces a lion to make it free, and you have unlimited copies? Wasn't there something with like Broodmother too, maybe? Am I making that up? Was that not part of it? Is Broodmother the name of a card? There's like the 5 mana, your death rattles trigger like as soon as they enter the board or something. You could like, oh, and you play the Rhino to give all your beast charge. Convoluted. I think you play the Rhino, and then the Queen, and then you can just draw your an unlimited amount of beasts, and they all have charge. But you can deal whatever the board space, like you can deal like 20 or something because your board fills up. Something like that, I think, is what I saw. Redbeard, the last banana. I could get a carry-on studies, which means I can play. I can play this next turn. Another undead. They're all trash. I'm just gonna take that and not cast it for a while. Play the bear. Play the thing. See if I can copy something. It says, give you this. If you control Hydraulic, summon 2 Hydraulic on heads. That's the death rattle little game. So he hits there. Do I want to play the bear? Guess is part of the question. Or do I want to just use the lion to kill this? Or do I want to just play this? You can give this guy Divine Shield. I have no death rattle to copy, but I could have copied this one. Could have had a 4/2. I'm not gonna play it next turn. I think I'd rather just hold the discount than play the 2/1 or whatever. So I'm really not sure why this card has 3 durability. Really don't understand that. Mr. TJ America. Thank you so much, PJ.
I cannot wait.
He's whacking that, he's trading that. Clearing my whole board. Wait, didn't swing? Or did he already swing? Why did he do that? Maybe he already swung. League of Legends raid. The League of Legends master himself. Join us in following Mr. PJ Hufflepuff himself. I'm gonna hold the disc out and I can play 6 and 2 next turn. Hope you had a good stream. I really do. Hey, the hot chicken bounty showed up again. Maybe I should try to do that. I lost 3 games of League. Had a 12-win druid. Oh, that deck went 12? Yeah, that looked cool. Looked like a cool druid. I caught a little of it. Okay. Wait, this isn't really all that bad for me. Win Druid 0-3 League. That's, you know, 12-3. That's like a Hearthstone run almost. Darn it. I mean, the death rattle could still be good for me.
Reporting for duty.
None may steal our secrets.
Shit. 3, 6, 7. It's depending on where this goes. We could have lethal. I guess we don't. Like, we kind of can't have lethal, right? Hey, it's Pam. Pam, please come back. No. Does Pam not go over there anymore? Save ate some of that delicious looking hot chicken earlier, but he recommended against getting the Reaper flavor. Yeah, I've gotta do that. Magargle. 8 wins. Oh wow.
Liado.
Tavish versus Uther. Glory to the Alliance. I'll make my own.
Pulled this one out of the grave. I took that one from the grave and pulled it out. I'm gonna get rid of those 1/4s in hopes of finding a bunch of 7 drops, so I lose the game before it starts. Oh, thank goodness. Mission accomplished. Thank heavens for that draw. That'll teach me to draft a couple cards that cost more than 2 mana. Very on studies. Yeah, maybe. Might have to play the Zip Gunner. Could play this right now, though. Yeah. I've got to play. I need to smooth out my my draws. But if I have to go 2-2 next turn, then I'll go 2-2. Have you considered not drawing all your 7s at the start of the game? I did consider it. It seemed like the wise thing to do. We're almost to the point where we can make it to our turn 7 without having lost the game. We have gotten kind of lucky after getting insanely unlucky. As I often say, when your opening hand is this bad, a lot of the times you can't draw. Like, you can't draw that much worse, you know? We've already drawn most of our expensive cards, so... Buffing this with the bananas, that could be powerful. I had a 13-2 drop draft once that missed a 2-drop on turn 2, 3 out of 4 games. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes 2 drops are a little misleading. Like, I wouldn't really consider Dragon's Bane Shot like a real 2. I wouldn't really consider Patchwork Pals a 2 in the sense that, like, I don't want to keep Patchwork Palace and cast it on 2 going first. This deck actually has fewer quote-unquote 2 drops than it might initially appear, but... I already played 1 secret. I'm just gonna take more bananas. Have you considered... Oh, I already read that part. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just get a rough draw. I mean, at least it's at 8-2, not 2-2, because we might still come back and win this game, but if we slipped on any of those turns 2, 3, 4, 5, would have already been donezo. Eric Seidel lost a 1-outer straight flush to his flush the other day. 3% happens? Yeah, it does. Your turn 7 now, so it never mattered? I mean, this game it worked out. But it still matters, because it means we're forced to make whatever play we have available. Instead of having multiple options and being able to choose the best one, or being able to plan for and account for like future turns, you just have to play the only 4 you have. The only 2 2s you have to take. We had to take like maybe a smaller minion or like a higher tempo minion. I'm playing against Rush Paladin. Good positioning by me for a little bit of sense of symmetry. I'm trying to scroll forward in the 12-point arena run, but it isn't working. What's up, Young Jay? Great to have you here. Way better than Old D, which is what we've been calling Dreads lately. The Old D. Old D. So he played this card and then proceeded to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rush minions after that. So many heads. He doesn't really have a great attack here. His best attack is either trade here and hope he has a consecration or draws one, or I guess hit the 3-4 actually. I kind of want him to hit the 3-4 as opposed to 7-7 because, well, that just sounds pretty good to me. If he hits the 3-4, I guess I'm going to use the heads to clear it.
I must move quickly.
Dreads has a nice scrotum and a magnificent shaft. I imagine it's like, I imagine it's like a...
Got anything good?
Like a forest mushroom that a wizard put a spell on and shriveled and blackened. Would be my logical assumption. I'm gonna spread the banana over here rather than put it on here in case he has a righteous defense. I just lose stats and he gets a bigger minion. It's in the shape of an ampersand. It's probably true. Oh no, punished. Buffed this one. So he actually gained a life. This is 1825.
Yado.
I don't want to trade the Viper, but I want the buffs. You could play Painter's Virtue, I guess, and then I would be happy to have the Viper. It's a good draw, I think.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Music. Music.
Got anything good?
I guess I could have done this. And then played this and had the thing. I'd lose the discount, but I'd have an extra buff. need you to lose now so I get my channel points. Okay, I'll lose then. Good call, good call. It's funny because he really wanted to kill it before I top deck a minion and get another buff. Now he also has to throw one of those away.
The culprit was not tidy.
Time to get a grip.
To get a grip. Grip this. And then I said to him, get this. Grip this. What? It's a big sack. That's a goddamn big sack right there. Let's play this. If I play the Mechanome and find a Deadly or Freezing, it could be incredible. Huh?
Oh dear.
Why did he do that? Does any no poison minions come out here? Two down to 4. 3, 1. That better than just coining a big taunt.
The culprit was not tidy.
Want to coin that? I kind of do. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill the 50-50 that's killing me. Oh, I don't like the way you think. That is an enormous sack. That was an enormous sack. Doesn't have a frost spell in there. Could have an equality consecration type play. Consecration, maybe? I'm gonna play this one. I get to buff everything. I get to keep my poison minion. And my poison minion gets to hit him for 3. I kinda like that. That doesn't do anything. That does not do enough, I'm sure.
See the Titan's glory.
We won. Sorry, Grev.
Diado.
Okay, let's get rid of those. Now we can't have a handful of 7 drops, at least on turn 1. That's nice. I break my over year-long sober streak from marijuana. I've been really wanting to smoke lately. Do you feel like the last year has been better for you? More productive, happier, or anything? If so, then you should probably not break that streak if you think that that's going to jeopardize your success and happiness. If you think it won't detract from it, I don't see why, you can't partake once in a while. But we don't really know that. We don't know the answer to that. Think of the money you saved from buying it. Maybe he stole it before. In which case, yeah, you probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. If you had to resort to stealing it in the past. That is a very good 3 drop. Alright, I'm gonna play this one, and then this one. Get a dragon. Then play 2 and one of the 2s, depending. And then I can hopefully get a couple more. Get a couple more beasts, minions. I'd actually take the cheap one. Hopefully it hits the 4-2. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be getting lucky in this game. It's concerning somewhat. So he kills there, but he can't kill here. Which I guess means I take the free kill and hope he doesn't buff it a bunch. Which I also suppose means I play these two. Not this one, because I'm only 1 away. And then next turn I can do what? 2 and 3? Banana? Banana's very bad. I can't win if I play that. There's no way. I have to let him buff it and hopefully find, I don't know, get up to Hydrolodon and kill it when it spits out. Something like that, maybe. Copied my opponent's Helia 4 times. Ay caramba. How did you do that? Did you win with the plagues? I hope. Money can't buy happiness. Oh wait, you can buy weed. Money can definitely buy happiness, I think. Depends what makes you happy, but like, all things being equal, it's better to have some extra money so you don't have to worry about things. One day, I'll position well around this card. Today won't be that day. But tomorrow might. These things. I mean, I look effing hot, but I want to vibe. Does it stop you from looking hot? Didn't used to drink whiskey coke. I like to have a whiskey and a coke from time to time. Whiskey soda.
You are so
A whiskey and a soda. Darn it. Why is he ripping all the rush minions? I guess at least it doesn't have cleave. I can clear a lot of this, but not all of this. This might hit, might just hit a 3-1. Come on, red. Low diff this guy. What does low diff mean? So is he double trading the 6/6? Is a banana a party mulliganed into? Oh, he has to double banana it. So I need 3 damage to kill him. Alright, we low diffed him. Does Hero Power get 2 armor? No.
Yado.
Do you think you started 0-2? I didn't start 0-2. Did I? Hmm. 3's nice too. Could play it next turn. Could play this and then play this plus one of the 2s though, huh? It's a very strong hand of discounted minions. 4-2 Divine Shield.
Fellow man.
It's not so bad.
No, that's not right.
It seems very nice. This is about the best we can possibly draw. And we're going first. Could do that. Could hit it. And then play this to free kill it. You're saying this is a better hand than 7 sevens? This is a little better than 7 7-drops, but just slightly. Only slightly. Yeah, I'm gonna push a 5. Although I guess every paladin just ends up healing for like 50 anyway. Who the hell was that? Alpa. Wait, we just played Alpa, didn't we? Did I dream that? I thought we played somebody with that name. Wrangling Whelps, it's harder than it looks. Never forget the big sack. I'll never forget that gigantic sack. Beating me over the head with it. Never. Yep. You're saying this is a better hand? Already read that part. Okay, I need everybody to write 2 messages real fast. Just write something. I don't want to read Panda's message a 3rd time. Good YouTube title. This run had the biggest sack I've ever seen in it. Do you think that would inspire people? Do you think that would motivate them? This run was full of sacky goodness. It was so strange. My only loss with my druid deck, the guy just happened to come by and say hi afterwards. Weird. Do you think he was sniping you? Do you think he was a sniper with a dirty diaper? Alright, chat, get your pogs ready because we did it. We damn well did it again. Everything has rush. I know, I was thinking about that. Cards just shouldn't be able to get rush if you went first, no? As long as you have more mana than your opponent, your cards should not gain rush. That should be the rush keyword. We're ready to fap. Fish Jello. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do the damn thing on YouTube. What do we call this run? Some sort of absolutely incredible hunter run?